Kenny Omega is said to be open-minded about going to WWE.
Is a former WWE superstar returning to join Bray Wyatt?
And Bobby Fish discusses free agency and a potential return to WWE. All of this and more on today's news video. Hey guys, how you all doing? The Wrestling Guy back here today, joined by the chairman of the board. And today we have another news video here for you guys on the channel. Some of the hot topics we've taken from the wrestling news that we are going to break down for you guys here today. Kicking things off with one that's really caught my eye. Kenny Omega being open-minded about going to WWE.
Yeah, I never thought I was going to hear those words. Absolutely fantastic. There's been a lot of talk going around lately about Kenny Omega's future with AEW, as well as with WWE. His contract is due to expire. Dave Meltzer has reported that Omega's contract has been extended to make up for the time that he had off with injuries, but it's unclear as to how long that extension is.
Yeah, obviously, during a PW Torch audio show, Wade Keller talked about Omega's potential WWE move and said, I haven't independently verified rumours of WWE being interested in Omega. I have confirmed, however, that they're aware of Omega's open-mindedness to come to WWE. That's what I've been told, that he's open-minded to landing in WWE before his career is over. The attitude is not, I love AEW, I'm going to stay here forever. That's not apparently the belief within WWE. They don't believe that Kenny's mindset at this point. So he's very kind of open towards it. He's not ruling it out. He's not saying he's staying in AEW forever. He's very sat on the fence at the moment for this one.
Yeah, very interesting. Keller goes on to say, Omega is valued within WWE from what I can ascertain by people whose opinions count. But he is not seen at this stage as a wrestler who is so good in the ring that they are just going to do anything to get him. I think that they are very happy with their roster. I think they have a lot of great wrestlers who are at Kenny's level. Kenny would be a good addition. I know that there is curiosity and intrigue about what they could do with him if they were able to direct him a little better, because his character work in 3+ years of Dynamite has not been particularly compelling.
I think especially that last point is very true. Kenny Omega is kind of lost his way, the Kenny Omega character, I think, the past year or so. I know he's had injuries. I know he's had various reasons, meaning that he can't be on TV as much. But something hasn't quite clicked.
Yeah, it's been kind of an odd journey for Omega. He had when he first started, he was doing all the face stuff, absolutely brilliant. When he won the championship and became heel, beautiful stuff. Was doing some really good stuff. The addition of Don Callis and everything else as well, great, absolutely fantastic. Kenny then goes off with the injury, and when he comes back, he's reunited with the Young Bucks. All good, yeah, the Elite, okay, but I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right. It feels a bit stagnant. It just feels like he's just kind of coasting on that line at the moment. There's nothing's really standing out to me, especially when I compare it to the things that he did in the past in New Japan. The attitude, the aggression, the way that he presented himself was absolutely fantastic. This just feels like he's just coasting at the moment, and I think his character definitely is in need of a change. Is a change of scenery what Kenny needs? I think a move to WWE would be fantastic. I think as the years go on and as Kenny gets older, if he wants to get into WWE at some point, he is going to need to start do it. He's going to have to do it soon. You don't want to get to past the age where WWE would no longer be interested in him. So I think if he was going to do it, I think that maybe within the next year, it would probably be about the right time to do it. And there's some fantastic opportunities for him to get there, and some great opponents I can see there as well. I'm just going to pick one out of the hat straight away. Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins versus Kenny Omega. Dream match. Yes, please. Let's have some of that.
That'd be great. Yeah, really hope that happens. We'll keep an eye on that story. If any more comes or develops on that, we'll be sure to let you know straight away here on the channel. So do keep
very excited about that one.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at our next news story. Is a former WWE star returning to join Bray Wyatt? So WWE brought back the Firefly Funhouse segment with Bray Wyatt on Friday Night SmackDown, where the set was shown. It turned red before going into an old TV on the floor, so showing somebody playing with Undertaker action figures before turning to Wyatt, who was acting as a producer whilst watching the promo. He then talks about wanting to face the winner of Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley at Elimination Chamber. Now, this has been very interesting on this one. Been a really good story on here as well. I really liked all this sort of stuff on here as well. I really enjoyed the stuff that Bray Wyatt does on here as well. They aired some footage of Lashley mentioning Bray Wyatt, and we also cut to Uncle Howdy. Love Uncle Howdy. I think the character stuff is great on there. The voiceover guy comes up and says, welcome everyone to America's favorite game show. Can you keep a secret?
Yeah, Bray Wyatt would then continue and say and ask us whether we can, and then the doorway to the Firefly Funhouse was shown with a bunch of images. Wyatt ended the segment wearing his black mask and asked, if I told you a story, could you keep a secret?
Now, the interesting thing on this one is that during the first few seconds of this clip, the voiceover guy on there sounds a lot like former NXT and also former Impact wrestler Eric Young.
Wow. Not a name that I would have picked out of a hat at all to align with Bray Wyatt, but I like it. I really
like the sound of this. When you look at Eric Young's character in the past and also in Impact, as well as his stuff in NXT and WWE, the character work for Eric would actually fit in very well with a Bray Wyatt faction. I think it would really work. There's rumors going around that Bray Wyatt is slowly recruiting stars for a new faction. Currently still rumored as the name Wyatt 6 to join with Uncle Howdy. To become a new group on there. I think Eric Young would be a fantastic addition. We've talked in the past about hopefully them getting Eric Young back. We thought maybe with Sanity, but this, I really would go for this.
Yeah, definitely. Also, like the rumors are still there regarding a faction coming in. We obviously now know that Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas. Mm-hmm. Yes, really happy about that one.
Huge Dallas fans.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see what else comes of this story in the coming weeks. Will Mania answer a couple of questions for us as well? Seeing what Bray Wyatt has in story. He has got his eyes on Bobby Lashley at the moment.
Yeah.
We'll see what develops over the coming weeks.
Yeah, we're just waiting for that to be announced as a match for WrestleMania as well. Really keeping my fingers crossed for that. I think Wyatt versus Lashley. Yes, please.
Definitely.
We will have that.
Bobby Fish has discussed his free agency and a potential return to WWE. Ooh, this is interesting. Really interesting. So Bobby Fish in a podcast said, I'm a free agent at the moment, so I can pop up anywhere and everywhere, which is cool because it hasn't been that way for like a decade. What would you think if we had Bobby Fish back in WWE?
I would be very excited about this. I am kind of a little curious as to why WWE didn't pick him up a little earlier. He left AEW after a short time, went straight over to Impact, which I was quite surprised by. I thought maybe WWE would look to bring him back, especially under the Triple H regime. Maybe if they were going to bring Bobby back singly, maybe they would have done it by now. I'm wondering whether if they bring back Bobby, whether they bring back someone like Kyle O'Reilly as well. Maybe reform the Undisputed Era tag team part. I think the tag team division would definitely benefit from having those two back on.
Yeah. The tag team division in WWE is looking really strong at the minute. You've got some really good teams on there. Would be great to see Bobby Fish come over and Kyle O'Reilly, to be fair, as well. We haven't seen Kyle O'Reilly on AEW for a little while. It's all gone a bit quiet on that front. And also, as I mentioned, strong tag teams. Roderick Strong, yes, because that's all gone quiet as well. So there's a couple of ones on there that would really benefit, I think, from coming back to WWE and would fit in really nicely as well. They've got that relationship with Triple H, and I think it would be a real exciting time.
Yeah, I think that'd be really good. I would really look forward to that. Do you think if they brought back Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong, do you think they would work as an Undisputed Era without Adam Cole, baby?
Oh, I don't, to be honest. I think Adam Cole is the glue that holds the Undisputed Era together, to be honest.
I think Adam Cole might be a bit much to ask, though, with Britt Baker being in AEW as well.
Adam Cole said that he's happy where he is. Yeah. I think even Triple H has kind of come to terms with that now.
And that's fair enough.
Which is fair enough. I think at the same time, though, don't try and recreate something that has missing parts, is my opinion, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's replaceable either. I don't think you could put someone else in as a replacement.
Yeah.
But we'll see what Triple H has in store.
Let's see what happens. We just confirmed he's a free agent, and we'll see where it goes. But I think he would definitely be a good addition to the WWE roster.
Yeah, and he is, of course, traveling to Europe in April to compete against Will Ospreay. That'd be an
absolute cracker.
Yeah, so definitely have to have a look for that one. So that is another week's worth of content breaking down for you guys. If any more interesting and breaking news stories come up, we'll be sure to let you know first here on the channel. Please do go and check out some of our other content, and we have plenty of fun and exciting content coming out over the coming weeks. We are on the road to WrestleMania as well, so plenty of content coming up regarding that. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.